Greetings, I am Herbert Erpaderp, and it's time for Ask a Herbert Erpaderp once again. It feels like it's only been a week since I did the last one of these, but it hasn't. Before I get to the questions, let me tell you about some changes I'm making around here. I'm changing my video schedule a bit. Instead of a modelling video every Monday, it will now be every second Monday. This is basically burnout protection, really. It is a fair bit of work to get those videos done every single week, and making this change will free up more time so I can do things like painting and just not being rushed to get the next video out. Also because I want to stream more without feeling like I should be working on a video instead. The plan is to keep doing Ask a Herbert Erpaderp on the first Saturday of every month, or Friday if you're a patron. On the weeks where there's no modelling video, there will be the possibility of a model railway video, or a what's in the box, or a group build video, or anything else really, and maybe some of the shorter build videos. But again, that is a possibility of those videos. So every second Monday, or the preceding Thursday for patrons, there will be a modelling video starting this coming Monday, which will be the build video for the Vespered Centurion. On the alternating weeks, I'll upload something if I've got something to upload, and it could be any day of that week. I feel like this is a pretty reasonable choice. Videos will still be fairly frequent, and it should allow me some breathing space, especially with voiceovers. Coming into the hotter months, they have to be done either very late at night or way too early in the morning, which kind of sucks. But it sucks even more to try and record voiceover with an air conditioner running, as you can probably hear here. The benefit of this is that for patrons, early videos will actually be early, though the next video is already very late, and actually doing Ask a Herbert Erpaderp, among various other annoyances, has caused a lot of delay, and that's happening far too often for my liking. So hopefully, that problem will be eliminated. I'm also hoping that the extra time will yield better quality videos. What it will mean is more painting videos, and that's probably a good thing. A less burnt out Herbert Erpaderp is probably also a good thing too. Okay, time for questions. Bring forth the question bot.
Trekan Belovich said, who is less incompetent when it comes to video games? Barnaby D or Herbert Erpaderp?
Less incompetent? I don't know. I guess we both have our strengths really. I'm usually a better driver, stop laughing, and Barnaby is a better shooter. I think he's also a little bit better at solving puzzles. I'm a bit more organised, and Barnaby is more easily distracted. I don't know if that's actually a strength, but it does make things more fun. I guess none of that really says much of anything, because we're both crap, but at least we both sort of work as a team pretty well.
Hetz's Gonna Hurt said, how grimdark is too grimdark?
I'm not sure there really is such a thing as too grimdark. Maybe too grimdark is where you let the grimdark out of Warhammer and into your real life. That seems like it might be too much grimdark.
Trekan Belovich said, school time, good memories, bad memories, no memories.
I've always been a bit forgetful, but it's getting even worse as I get older and crapper, so it's probably about 50% forgotten memories. I would say though that what I do remember of school is a mix of good and bad memories, skewing more towards bad. There were some pretty awful times, but there were also good ones. But it's all character developing, right? It all helped me become the person I am today. Whether that's good or bad is debatable, but for example, it's where I started getting into playing music. I guess the fact that I don't attend the reunions is probably a pretty good indicator of how I feel about most of the people I went to high school with. Indifferent is probably the most positive word.
Panzer 4 said, you may have done this before, but can you do a collection video, or just show us some pictures of your scale model collection?
I do get people asking for this kind of video every now and then. In fact, somebody on YouTube asked the other day, but a collection video sounds really unappealing to me. It wouldn't be a big deal if I had my models all set up on some nice shelving or something, and I wish that was the case, but it isn't. I have a lot of models in various boxes in various places, so I would first have to find a nice large space to video them in, then get them all out and do the usual writing and editing things, which takes a lot more time than people seem to think. Not only would it be a lot of work, but I wouldn't even get to do the fun part of building or painting something. There would need to be some sort of incentive to do something like that. Maybe next time I have to move I could do it, but that would add more stress and annoyance to the already stressful and annoying process of moving, so probably don't hold your breath.
Hetz's Gonna Hurt said, do you prefer 124 or 125 scales for civilian vehicles?
I don't have a strong preference for any scale in general, and maybe there's some nuance that I'm missing, but I think 24th and 25th scales are so close that they might as well be the same thing. It seems like the sort of thing you would see really tedious people on the internet arguing over. If I see something cool and I want it, I'd buy it in either scale, or pretty much any other scale. Maybe not 16th scale though, for space reasons.
Trekan Belovich said, which team would be better in Pubg, Barnaby and I, or Maria Theresa of Austria and Nelson Mandela?
That's a tough question. You've seen the videos. Barnaby and I aren't especially good at Pubg, unless you count doing sick jumps and disregarding the intended gameplay as being good. Maria Theresa and Nelson Mandela are both dead though, so Barnaby and I would probably be the better team. We are significantly more alive.
In the YouTube comment section of last month's AAHE, Mark Ferguson said, I am now forever unable to look at a diorama without wondering, did the Borg do this? Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. It's very important in life to be assessing whether or not the Borg have done something. They are quite sneaky. Okay, that's it for the questions this month. In order to get back to work on the Vespid Centurion video, there won't be any modelling pictures this month, but do go and check out the modelling channel over on Discord. There's a lot of great stuff there as usual. A big thank you to the folks who asked questions, and an even bigger thank you to my patrons, people who support on Ko-fi, and people who sub on Twitch. I appreciate you all. If you have a burning question that only a Herbert Erpaderp can answer, put it in the comment section below or over on Discord. Subscribe if you want, support on Patreon or Ko-fi if you're able. Links are in the description below. Take care of yourselves, be excellent to each other, and thanks for watching. Farewell.